Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dawn Nicole, and today we're going to deep dive into awesome course titles that solve common problems. Now, let me set this up. Why did I feel compelled to do a video like this? So most new course creators, in fact, when I was a new course creator, I made this mistake. They make this common mistake of having this super fancy, super exotic title that no one is ever going to search for. I mean, let's be honest, right? With billions of people in the world, more than likely people don't know that you exist yet. They haven't heard of you. And most people who are in pain, they don't know of the solution. Therefore, it would behoove us to actually name our courses based on common problems that people might search for, right? Because you got to think about it. When people are in pain, when they have a problem, all they can think about is getting rid of the problem, removing the pain. And so think about how people search. How do I remove this X? How do I get rid of, right? Most people are going to search for whatever they're having a problem with. So as course creators, we have to think about how can we build a course that people are going to find because they have this actual problem. So that's what I'm here to help you do today. Now, before I do, I want to set this up by explaining to you I actually made this mistake, and in fact, my first course is still wrongly named on purpose. Luckily, I sold a whole bunch, but my first course is a testament, is a story actually. So with my first course, I actually named my first course the Certified Agile Transformation Professional. Yeah. Think about that, the CATP, right? And that was a little bit kind of backwards if you think about it, because I actually named my course the name of the certification that you will get at the end. Like, no one ever in life is going to say, how do I become a certified agile transformation professional? Like, they don't even know that that's a thing. So, but here I was being creative and super fancy. So if I had to do it all over again, I would have named my course Understanding Agile Transformation in a New World, or Agile Transformation Explained, or Agile Transformation Made Simple. And by the way, I'm working on that course, so don't even think about it. But my point is, I would have named that course something that people were searching for, and then made the certification the Certified Agile Transformation Professional. So what's the technique that I now use to help new course creators at our bootcamp come up with a title that's right on the money? I mean, an awesome title that solves a common problem. So the technique is called niche but broad. Okay, so I'm going to say it again. Niche, so that it's really, really clear what you're talking about. And by the way, a niche is not what you do, it's who you do it for. So niche but broad. So let me give you some techniques to really help this really stick for you, to make it sticky. So let's start with the fact that you're a parent. Let's say that you homeschool. Let's say that you have a 7th grader and you're really, really awesome at homeschooling your 7th grader. So much so that you now want to build a course around homeschooling your 7th grader. So you think about what your title should be for your new course, and you come up with, let's say, 3 names, okay? Because I'm going to give you kind of a realistic view. Let's say that name number 1 was like, how to homeschool your kid, right? Because you just want everybody to buy this course, right? Wrong. That, my friends, is too broad, and it'll get passed right over, because let me tell you, homeschooling a high school kid is much different than homeschooling a preschool kid or an elementary school kid. Like, people want to know that you went through their exact problem, so that's way too broad. However, equally, I also would not actually name the course How to Homeschool Your 7th Grader, because even though that's your exact situation, that's super niche, and it's not broad, right? It's not niche but broad. It's actually too specific, and what that means is that while it includes all the 7th graders in the world, good for you, because every year someone's going to 7th grade, it also excludes grades that are close to 7th grade, like 6th grade and 8th grade, where parents could use your same techniques, concepts, and strategies. So instead, if I were coaching you, I'd ask that you name that course How to Homeschool Your Middle Schooler. Your 7th grader is still in middle school, and you get a longer lifespan, right? Life cycle. You get more bang for your buck because now you're niche but broad. Okay, so that's just one way to look at it. Next, let's use a different example. Let's say that you are a new pet owner. Let's say you have a puppy, you have a lab, and you had to house train your puppy, and you became the guru at house training puppies, right? Because you house trained your lab. And so now you want to create a course on how to house train your lab in the first 6 months or in the first 90 days or whatever the subtitle is going to be. But let's say you passionately want to create this course on how to house train your lab. So let's use 3 titles again. If you named your course How to House Train Your Pet, you're going to get everybody, right? Wrong. There's so many various types of pets in the world that would get skipped right over because people want something a bit more specific. So in that case, how to house train your pet is way too broad, not specific enough. But equally, if you name that course How to House Train Your Lab, I would tell you no, right? Because likely, again, yes, you're including all of the pet owners who have labs, but you're also excluding people who have different breeds of dogs and puppies. So instead, to be niche but broad, I would ask you to consider naming that course How to House Train Your Puppy or Your New Puppy in the first 6 months, or just How to House Train Your Puppy. Now again, you're niche but broad, right? You're niche enough so that you're not talking about cats or rabbits or wolves or snakes, or right? You're talking very specifically to dog lovers, puppy owners, but you're not being so specific that you're excluding different breeds of puppies. So anyway, this is a technique that's niche but broad. It really helps. Remember, build awesome titles that solve common problems for a common market, because that's what people are searching for. People are paying to get out of the pain. And if you have a course that helps them to do that, then you are on your way, rocking and rolling. Listen, if you got a lot of value from today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. That really helps our YouTube algorithms. It also helps us to grow this channel. Share it with someone who you think this video would bring tons of value to. And again, if you want to follow us and get more of these techniques for our new course creators bootcamp, go to agileeducate.com/NCCB, like New Course Creators Bootcamp. We will put that link in the description. I hope that this video was super helpful. Again, this is Dawn Nicole, and until next time, happy coursing, my friends. Catch you later. Bye.